Dear viewers, GMB prediction for the Adani Wilmar Unlimited IPO 2022. You can find out our video link of Adani Wilmar IPO detail 2022 in the description itself. Dear investors and viewers, have a look around our other videos which is related to the budget analysis. Very soon we will launch it tonight only, and you can have a look around that, where we will try to pick up the some sort of segment over there, understand their analysis. Apart from that, yes, we have predicted budget analysis. You can have a look around that. It is cost you hardly 15 seconds of the video, where we have given some sort of segments where government has delivered on the 1st Feb 2022 a lot of budget scope over there on those topics, and it has really worked. Even in last year also we have given this kind of budget predictions, but it was under the some stock review and analysis, so you can check that time it is also becomes a true, and this time is also becomes a true. Anyways, up to certain limits we can meet the predictions. We are not the person from the government of India, so that's the reason we can't be the point to point we will release it as a predictions. We are just giving an hoping analysis of the budget which we have released on 28th of Jan 2022, and we do not have any connection with the government. We do not have a SEBI registration. We are just giving a prediction based on some sort of analysis, some sort of strategies, so you can have a look around that. And in case of Adani Wilmar also, we were expected this issue get subscribed as much as, but it wouldn't happen because the market was already down, and apart from that the people should like to buy the company, and the strategy of the company is also matter. But anyhow, this company has well performed because it is a Jan 2022, and yes, absolutely, the IPOs comes in the month of Jan usually not show that much amount of scope. So anyways, GMP prediction by Vridhi Finance for Adani Wilmar Limited IPO 2022. Have a look around our GMP. Hopefully you will like it. Adani Wilmar Limited company detail. In this segment we are going to tell you company has started on 22nd Jan 1999 at Ahmedabad, Gujarat, and this is a public limited company. Adani Group, which is multinational diversified business group with a segment interest across transport and logistic and energy, and utilize the sector of Wilmar and the Wilmar Group. So one of the Asia's leading promoter agribusiness group, which is ranked 7th largest listed company in the by market capitalization on Singapore Exchange on 30 September 2021 as a joint venture between Adani Group and the Wilmar Group. The benefit of strong percentage, we benefit from the Adani Group in depth and understand the local market and extensive experience in the domestic trading and advanced logistic network in India, and leverage Wilmar Group global sourcing capabilities of technical know-how. This company has registered at Fortune House near Navrangpura railway crossing, Ahmedabad 380009, Gujarat. For further information, log on adanifilmer.com. Dear viewers, if you see, there is a lot of not basically there is a number of companies has doing it types with the Singapore based company nowadays. Apart from that, there is not foreign investment we see that's tie-ups, and the Indians probably having a topmost person from abroad. Anyways, they are not bringing anything to us, they are taking from us accordingly us. Okay, anyways, here we are going to talk about the footprints of Adani Wilmar. 1999, incorporation of company in Jan 1999. 2001, commission edible oil refineries 600 TDP at Mundra port. Okay, that is Mundra. Fortune and brand for edible oil launched in northern and western India. 2005, acquisition of Mantralayam unit. Okay. 2006, acquisition of Bundi and Haldia unit. 2009, what is this? Sujapur, Nagpur, Chhindwara and Neemuch unit. 2010, acquisition of Rajeshri Package Limited, Bangalore. Acquisition of Satya Sai Agro Oil Private Limited, launching King's Bullet and Ivory brand and Rag Gold refined palm oil. Okay. 2011, acquisition of Akalmar oil and fat oil, launch Pilaf Gold pure basmati rice. Okay, 2012, addition of Alwar Mundra castor unit. 2013, Fortune of Rice brand health oil was launched. 2014, commence productions of our state-of-art oleochemical manufacturing complex at Mundra. Launch Fortune Bison, launch Fortune Pulses. 2015, launch Fortune Soya Nuggets and Fortune Basmati Rice. 2016, launch Fortune Vivo Pro Sugar Conscious Oil. 2018, launch Fortune Chakki Fresh Atta. In Delhi, NCR and Uttar Pradesh, acquisition of edible oil refinery Gokul Refoil and Solvent Limited at HA. Acquisition of edible oil refinery at Paradeep from Kargil India Private Limited. Acquisition of rice plant Firozpur from Firozpur Food Energy Private Limited. 2019, acquisition of edible oil refinery from Louis Dreyfus Company India Private Limited at Nellore. 2020, launches the Fortune logo. Launch Fortune Superfood Khichdi. Launch Aleph Soap and personal and skincare categories. 2021, launch Fortune Sugar and Fortune Soya Chunkies. Launch personal care products like hand wash hands, hand sanitizer under Aleph. A Life, we can say, it's not Alif, it's A Life range. While the setup of Fortune Mart store in various location, acquisition of Adani Wilmar Pte Limited. Their subsidiaries are Gujarat Agro Infrastructure Mega Food Park Private Limited, Gujarat Agro, AWN Agro Private Limited, AWN, KTV Health Food Private Limited, KTV Health, Vishakha Polyfab Private Limited, Vishakha Polyf. So dear viewers, just hold for a moment. We are going to tell you what exactly Vridhi Finance gives a new strategy for this kind of IPOs since what, 2022. So dear viewers, what do you think about this IPO? This IPO has, or this company has did a lot of thing, or they are just basically what they doing. So we are going to talk about their promoter groups. Over here, it's very important to understand the promoter groups. The Indian entities of promoter groups are Adani Aerospace and Defense Limited, Adani Agri Fresh Limited, Adani Airport Holding Limited, Adani Bunkering Private Limited, Adani Cement Industry Limited, Adani Cementation Limited, Adani Data Network Limited, Adani Defense System and Technology Limited, Adani Digital Lab Private Limited, Adani Green Technology Limited, Adani Infrastructure Private Limited, Adani Metro Transport Limited, Adani Naval Defense System and Technology Limited, where Adani New Industries Limited, Adani Petrochemicals Limited, Adani Power Resources Limited, Adani Railway Transport Limited, Adani Resources Private Limited, Adani Road O&M Limited, Adani Road Transport Limited, Adani Shipping India Limited, Adani Tradecom Limited, formerly known as Adani Tradecom LLP, Adani Trade Wing LLP, Adani TradeX LLP, Adani Water Limited, Adani Wellspun Exploration Limited, Adani Connex Private Limited, Adani Elbit Advanced System Limited, Agneya System Limited, Hardoi Unnao Private Limited, Horizon Aerospace Solutions, formerly known as Adani Ravgear India Limited, Jaipur International Airport Limited, formerly known as Adani Jaipur International Airport Limited, Zhar Mineral Resources Private Limited, Zhar Mining Infra Private Limited, Kodak Khammam Road Private Limited, where Kurmitar Iron Ore Private Mining Private Limited, Kutch Copper Limited, Lucknow International Airport Limited, known as formerly Adani Lucknow International Airport Limited, where Mahagaj Power LLP, Mahanandi Mine and Minerals Private Limited, Mancherial Repa Levada Road Private Limited, Mangaluru International Airport Limited, MH Natural Resources Private Limited, MP Natural Resources Private Limited, Mumbai International Airport, Mumbai Travel Retail Private Limited, Mundra Aluminium Limited, Mundra Copper Limited, Mundra Petrochem Limited, Mundra Solar Energy Limited, Mundra Solar Limited, Mundra Solar PV Limited, Mundra Solar Technopark Private Limited, Mundra Solar Technology Limited, Mundra Synergy Limited, Mundra Ventec Limited, Nyasa Pitgor Road Private Limited, Natural Grower Private Limited. Apart from that, there is a Ahmedabad International Airport Limited, Alpha Design Technology Private Limited, AP Mineral Resources Private Limited, April Moon Retail Private Limited, Astro Service IFC Limited, Azure Vengalam Road Private Limited, Bada Kumari Karki Road Private Limited, Bhai Ladila Iron Ore Mining Private Limited, Bangalore Airport and Infrastructure Private Developer Limited, Bhagalpur West Water Limited, then Bilaspur Patharpalli Road Private Limited, Brahmaputra Metropolis Solution, Budao Hardoi Road Private Limited, Kharabalis System Limited, CG Natural Resources Private Limited, DC Development Hyderabad Private Limited, Flare Unnamed System Private Limited, Gear Palma Collieries Private Limited, Gear Palma 3 Collieries Private Limited. Previous was its Care Palma 2 Collieries Private Limited. Okay. So Gidhi Muri Putriya Collieries Private Limited, Gomti Metropolis Private Solution, Guwahati International Airport Limited, GVK Airport Developer Limited, GVK Airport Holding Limited, Navi Mumbai International Airport Private Limited, Noida Data Center Limited, OR Defense Systems Limited, Pangrah Palsit Road Private Limited, Parsa Connect Colliery Limited, Periyar Infrastructure Service Limited, PLR System Private Limited, PLR System India Limited, Prayagraj Water Private Limited, PRS Toll Private Limited, Rajasthan Collieries Private Limited, it's a Rajputana Smart Solution Limited, SP Adani Family Trust, then Sabarmati Infrastructure Service Limited, Tech Mineral Resource Private Limited, Surguja Power Private Limited, Suryapet Khamanna Road Private Limited, Talbira Odisha Mining Private Limited, TRV Kerala International Airport, where Unnao Prayagraj Road Private Limited, Vijayawada Bypass Project Private Limited, and Vijayanagar Smart Solutions Private Limited, and Vizag Tech Private Limited. So, dear viewers, if you see that foreign countries, this is based on foreign countries. One of the Wilmar group has from the Singapore has also invested in this company. So it's a 50-50% partnership. So we are here only talking about Indian Adani group. Okay. So we will come up with the other entities also. So here is a foreign entities: Ania Maritime Incorporation, Ashna Maritime Incorporation, Adani Australia Pty Limited, Adani Global Switzerland LLC, Adani Global DMCC, Adani Global FZE, Adani Global Limited, Adani Global Pte Limited, Adani Global Resources Pte Limited, Adani Global Royal Holding Pte Limited, Adani Infrastructure Pty Limited, Adani Mineral Pty Limited, Adani Mining Pty Limited, Adani North America India Incorporation, Adani Renewable Assets Holding Pty Limited, Adani Renewable Assets Pty Limited, Adani Rugby Fund Finance Pty Limited, Adani Rugby Run Pty Limited, Adani Shipping Pty Limited, Bowen Rail Company Pty Limited, Bowen Rail Corporation Pty Limited, Carmichael Rail Development Company Limited, Carmichael Rail Network Holding Pty Limited, Carmichael Rail Network Pty Limited, Galilee Biodiversity Company Pty Limited, Galilee Transmission Holding Pty Limited, Galilee Transmission Pty Limited, Northwest Rail Holding Pty, NW Railway Operations Pty Limited, PT Adani Global, PT Adani Global Coal Trading Pty, Coal Indonesia PT, Energy Resources PT, Gemilang Pusaka Pertivi PT, Hasta Mundra PT, Lamindo Inter Multicon PT, Niaga Antar Bangsa PT, Niaga Lentas Samudra PT, Sor Harapana Bangsa PT, Sumbar Bara, Queensland Ripa Holding Pty Limited, Queensland Ripa Pty Limited, Rahi Shipping Pty Limited, Urja Maritime, Vanish Shipping Pte Limited, Viola Renewable Holding Pty Limited, Viola Renewable Pty Limited, Wilmar International Limited. So these are their these are their promoters group. So now we are talking about the group of companies over here. So Adani Agri Fresh Limited, Adani CMA Mundra Terminal Private Limited, Adani Enor Container Terminal Private Limited, Adani Estate Management Private Limited, Adani Estate Private Limited, Adani FinServe Private Limited, Adani Hazira Port Limited, Adani Hospital Mundra Private Limited, Adani Infra India Limited, Adani Infrastructure and Development Private Limited, Adani Institute of Educational and Research, Adani International Container Terminal Private Limited, Adani Kandla Bulk Terminal Private Limited, Adani Kattupalli Port Limited, Adani Krishnapatnam Port Limited, Adani Logistic Limited, Adani Logistic Service Private Limited, Adani Murgaon Port Terminal Private Limited, Adani Petronet, that is Dahej Port Private Limited, Adani Special Economy Zone Private Limited, Adani Power Mundra Limited, Adani Properties Private Limited, Adani Sports Line Private Limited, Adani Total Gas Limited, Adani Township and Real Estate Company Private Limited, Adani Transmission India Limited, Adani Transmission Limited. So Adani Vizag Coal Terminal Private Limited, Adani Warehouse Services Private Limited, AWN Agro Private Limited, Karna is Kanavati Aviation Private Limited, KTV Health Food Private Limited, KTV Oil and Mills Private Limited, Maharashtra Eastern Grid Power Transmission Company Limited, Maritime Infrastructure Developer Private Limited, Mundra Solar PV Limited, Shakti Krupa Estate Private Limited, Shri Renuka Sugar Limited, Adani Harbour Service Limited, Dharma Port Company Limited, Vishakha Polyfab Private Limited. So their foreign group of companies are Alas Chocolate Pte Limited, Adani Global Pte Limited, ALFA Alpha Trading Limited, Dubois Natural Estate ST BHD, Global Amines Company Pte Limited, Goodman Fish Fielder Consumer Food Pte Limited, Goodman Fielder International Fiji Pte Limited, Goodman Fielder New Zealand Limited, Cog Investment Pte Limited, Natural Oleochemical ST BHD, Pego Marketing STN BHD, Pyramid Wilmar Private Limited, Questago Goldsena Foodstuff Industry Go Limited, TSH Wilmar STN BHD, Volak Wilmar Feed Ingredient ST and BHD, Wilmar China Oleo Co Limited, Wilmar Europe Trading BV, Wilmar High Polymer Material Young Gang Co Limited, Wilmar International Limited, Wilmar Japan Co Limited, Wilmar Marketing CLV Company Limited, Wilmar Nutrition Gigas Jingsu Co Limited, Wilmar Oil and Fat Africa Proprietary Limited, Wilmar Oleo North America LLC, Wilmar Riceland Trading Pty Ltd, Wilmar Surfactant Material Langong Co Limited, Wilmar Trading Asia Pty Limited, Wilmar Trading Hong Kong Pty Limited, Wilmar Trading Pty Limited, Wilmar Uganda Biotech Taxing Co Limited, Ihai Keri Beijing Trading Co Limited, Ihai Keri Gonzalez Logistics Supply Chain Co Limited, Ihai Keri Shanghai International Trading Co Limited. Dear investors and viewers, if you see previously whatever we given, those are their topmost subsidiaries. First of all, whatever we have mentioned over here, their group of entities, group of Indian entities, we can see there's a lot of companies which has did it merger and acquisition rather than just doing this, because these people has not started the business, but they did a lot of merger and acquisition or takeovers. And there are number of companies, means there are number of companies, as we can say over here, they have bankrupt and then they come back to Adani. Okay, so Adani Wilmar has not as in grassroots, but it's all about merger and acquisition, and where there is a lot of they have captured the market via governments, by government interference, as we can see, because there, if you see, this company has having government names, even as private limited has turned as some under the company as a major stakeholder by this businessman Adani. Okay, so we are not going to talk too much, because people know since 2021 even what happened in 2021 about how that some of the officers has taken action about this company Adani. Okay, so Adani Wilmar has launched IPO right now. We are going to talk about IPO. Dear viewers, we have given subscription prediction for Adani Wilmar Limited IPO 2022. Unfortunately, it has not become so true. We were expected this IPO got subscribed in between 45% to 80%, but unfortunately, it had just subscribed up to 70 to 18%. That's it. So anyways, choice is everybody's. We can't say. Probably people are saving their money for LIC IPO. So I think there are a number of people from the market were expecting LIC IPO launching since last 1 year, and we are not aware what exactly magic will be shown by LIC IPO. Anyways, everybody have a choice. If you goes to government, it can be sustained, it can give you returns, but there are a number of thousands of private company who can give you short-term growth. Means whatever LIC may probably achieved in within 3 years, probably you will get an exit plan in a short term. Means like once you enter into so and so share, and then you can exit it and you have booked the profit, which is thrice or twice than the LIC shares. Hopefully this time we are just comparing. So private sector is not bad, government sectors gives you insurities. That's it. Government sector will gives you insurities of returns, but it is not mandatory, because if you see quite back where MTNL share was at a high, but if you see now it's just not even the half of the price in the from the past 10 years performance. So MTNL was the government company. Okay, it is not the somebody's privatized one. Even the government, why government doing such a disinvestment from so many sectors and putting every money into the just a railway? I don't understand why the people are traveling from the railways as much as comparing as to the others. If you see, government has been connecting so many things from the railway, but people are really using railways. There are AC trains available in many metro cities, but those has been used as much as the government has spent on that. No, if you see, the AC trains is 90%, not 90 but 80% are empty, we can say over here. If you see, not 80 but up to certain, there are number of lanes are there in metro cities, but that has not been used by the locals. Okay, because it is costly, it is not on time, we can say, as comparing as normal trains work more and more faster, and that has having a lot of crowd and lot of revenue, as comparing as government promoting first class or whatever the class is there. Government showing the luxury, but it is just wasting amount of money up to 30 to 40%, we can say, and government doing the disinvestment from the so many sectors, which is not exactly they have to do, because they are synchronizing their money. Government of India synchronizing the money in one or two particular sector, which was not as good as suits Indian economy, as we can say. Yes, government has to start and connect every part of India, but you should understand, and you should understand the mode of transport rather than putting every sectors, removing every sector's money. Like the people has comes from the different sectors, and yes, we have seen last week, we have seen why the government has given the Air India, because it is in debit. Do you understand? In the COVID time also Air India work as comparing as to other. airlines. Okay, and in that case also, if you see there is the people, government hire what so called first class passed out people. I don't understand. If you are having so many talented people like IAS and all this, and apart from that, then why they can't manage the government's ideas overview? Why government is doing so many disinvestment? If you are hiring so talented people who do 10 years of workout on their so-called skills, 10 years, how many years we are not understand, how many years people are trying for government sector's job. But here if you see, so many people comes from so and so sectors, putting highly ranking, etc, etc. But then you should understand, if you are having a talent, why that talent doesn't exist, why you are doing disinvestment, why you are not has get monitoring, why you are not going to show the output where you are paying out lot of money to the government's servants, why they are not working, what exactly gap analysis is over there. But government is not just putting up banners over that government is in a debate, so they are doing so and so, and that's the reason we are doing disinvestment. We are not understanding why the people are so we can say they are not actively working, then why you hire them? Anyways, everybody have a choice. This is the government's the way, because we are getting a lot of questions that why there is a disinvestment. Probably disinvestment comes in a picture in the last 2 years only. So if you see, if you are hiring so called intelligent people, then why you are not doing monitoring their intelligence goes somewhere exactly, why there are so intelligent people are like that way. Anyways, we are not going to talk about right now. We will come back to Adani Wilmar Limited. Government's exams has been superly crazily shows. We are hiring talented people, we are hiring talented, but there is no talented. If you see, there are number of sectors government has a disinvestment, so it is ridiculous government decision where they are doing a disinvestment. Rather than they should start, and rather than hand over everything to the one or two businessmen, doesn't make sense. Okay, so we are not meaning of that. You should understand, rather than sinking one, there are 4 to 5 businessmen only ruling India. That is the question. Adani Wilmar Limited. Yes, if you see guys, this IPO has qualified institutional buyer is 5.73, number of total mint for the category. Foreign institutional investor including domestic financial institutions like a bank, financial institute and insurance companies, including mutual funds are available with this IPO, apart from and others. Where if you see, non-institutional investor has a 56.30, number of total mint for the category has subscribed. Where if you see that including corporates, individual other than RRIS and other retail individual investors also has subscribed 3.92, number of total mint for the category. Apart from that, the price and the yes, employee also show the interest in this IPO, that is 0.51, number of total mint for the category. So if you see, the shareholders has also subscribed this IPO, that is number of 33.33 number of total mint for the category, and the overall it has shows 17.37% number of total mint for the category. It means that just 17.37% this IPO has got subscribed from the market. Dear viewers, GMP prediction for Adani Wilmar IPO 2022. Suppose this share has gone down, it can touch up to 200 rupees high only. And suppose this share has show positive trend, probably it can be get listed at 255 rupees, and maximum it can show. Suppose this share has been liked by, or we can say they gives a good amount of returns, or this IPO has overvaluated, then it can touch up to 270 rupees. So hopefully our predictions comes true. Thank you. By Vridhi Finance. Dear viewers, we will start we will start the Nasdaq IPOs also, and you can watch about that. Apart from that, yes, absolutely, we will launch so many other cryptocurrency will be available very soonly, and their analysis, because right now we were expecting, and there is a lot of predictions about the cryptocurrency. That is our another channel is Crypto Blush, but we think that it can be separated rather than it can be connected to the Vridhi Finance, because cryptocurrency is a different market rather than the stock exchange. So for that purpose we will start. Yes, we are giving some sort of answers on our Quora platform. Apart from that, yes, absolutely, we will not concentrate on Quora, because we can see there are a number of people comes to us and they delete the answer once they have used it. So we were expecting we should concentrate on YouTube, where the people are not deleting us at least. So here the number of Quora platform, yes, Twitters, we are not using Twitter as a prediction platform, but yes, YouTube is a prediction platform which we are giving. Dear viewers, our predictions can be failed too, so do not depends on us. The choice is yours. Probably our expected target has met by our predictions, but you should understand when the share has goes up and down, because we see the Paytm has lot of the investors has stressed out and they used to ask us questions, but we are not responsible. Okay, so everybody have their own analysis before investing into the market. Understand it, the company strategy, and yes, absolutely, you should consult with your financial advisor thoroughly. So anyways, and yes, who, or you can study your own self. Many times many financial advisor gives you advice you, but it can't meet your expectations also. So anyways, we are not going to blame anybody. Sometimes people fail. Choice is yours. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye.